Welcome to Herbs to Live By with Dr. Tracy Robinson. It's another episode, it's another time to share, and I'm excited. Today we're going to talk about another Aritu. And again, remember, Aritu is the Kemetic name for chakra. And today we're going to look at what herb that we can use to help support our Arit, the solar plexus. And before I go any further, I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Dr. Tracy Robinson. I am a licensed naturopathic doctor for over 15 years. And in that time, I've just found that I had a love for herbs. I like their properties, their actions. I like what it brings to my body, my spirit, and my soul. I just like the energy that it brings forth in the healing. So I just wanted to take a day and share another herb with you. And the Arit that we're going to deal with today is the solar plexus. Now, the solar plexus is located from the navel up to your rib cage, the top of your rib cage. So it has a lot going on in there. Because when you think about it, some people refer to it as the abdomen. You have your digestive system in there. You have like your large intestines, your small intestines, your stomach's in there, your pancreas, your spleen. And then on the right side, you got your liver and your gallbladder. So there's a lot going on in there. So, and I wanted to just talk about a herb to just bring some just balance in there and just open up that solar plexus area. And when you're talking about the solar plexus, as I said, it does deal with the digestive system. So you have a lot going on when you feel bloated. In the spiritual sense of it, sometimes they refer to the solar plexus as your ego and your willpower. And also, of course, as always, I have my notes. The willpower. And it's a place where you have your courage is centered. And so when you meditate and you're meditating on the Arit solar plexus, you just want to bring that harmony and peace and balance to that area so that you have the courage to do the things that you need to do, bring forth that willpower that's within you, and just keep it in balance. Now, when it's not in balance, you have all these negative traits. You are more aggressive and bullying. You become egomaniac. It's all about dominating someone else. And that's not where we want to be. You kind of want to keep that solar plexus in balance because that helps us digest our food. It helps us to just stay healthy in our body, in our mind, and our spirit. So solar plexus is really important to keep balance as far as the Arit are concerned. Now, the herb, there were many herbs that I looked at and herbs that I've taken for my solar plexus. But I decided to go with lemongrass. Yes, lemongrass won out. And lemongrass is a leaf herb. It kind of looks like the onion that you find on the green onion. It kind of looks like that. And there'll be a picture that you'll see as well. And in some cultures, they actually chop it up and put it in their soup, use it for flavoring for ingredients. But of course, I would like it as a tea. And its Latin name is, yes, this is a good one, is Cymbopigon citratus. Again, it's Cymbopigon citratus. It was originally found in like tropical island areas in India. And that's where it was found originally, but now it's cultivated in different countries. But originally it was found on the tropical islands and in India. Now, one thing about this tea that lemongrass, this herb, is that when you think of lemongrass, you think lemon. You think it's going to be this strong aroma. Also that it's going to be, really potent as far as what it smells like. Well, when I smelled it, and I made some this morning too, is when I smelled it, I smelled like a minty, a little hint of mint in there. You do get that lemon smell to it also, but there's also this minty like fruit in it. And so I was like, I wonder what it tastes like. Now that became a little harder for me because I was like, it doesn't taste sweet like ashwagandha did. It doesn't have that bitter like the red raspberry leaf. But it wasn't like, I'm like, okay, there's salty, there's pungent, and then there's bland. And to me, I'm like, tasted it a couple of times and I was just like, okay, it has like a, I thought a little salty, but not like over salty. It's just, but it lingered. And so I had to have another cup today, just to verify. When I looked it up, a lot of people were saying it had a pungent. They kind of put it in the spices because sometimes it is referred to as a spice. So it has like a pungent, but not as hot or spicy like a ginger. But it does have like does have a little kick to it. But it's very calming. As soon as I started drinking the tea, my solar plexus was quite happy. He was just like, oh, there's something I like. And so thinking about that, I'm just going to tell you some actions and properties of the lemongrass itself. Lemongrass is aromatic. As we learned last week, that red raspberry leaf was aromatic, so it has a lingering aroma. And like I was saying, it's not as strong as lemon, but it does have a lingering aroma there. And it just, when you smell it, it just kind of starts calming you. And then also, it's antioxidant. And I know we learn a lot about our antioxidants when we think of like different fruit, like blueberries and raspberries that are antioxidants. Well, this lemongrass is also an antioxidant, and it helps protect the cells as well. So it has an antioxidant property. And another property that it has, it's that it's a tonic. Now, in herbal medicine, the tonic is something that nourishes and restores normal function, also boosts energy. And so with lemongrass being a tonic, and it being in an area where you have a lot of organs, as I said before, your liver, your gallbladder, your pancreas, your stomach, your spleen, and then you have your small and large intestines. It's just a good place, a tonic, to just like nourish and boost the energy in there. And when you're thinking about just moving your energy through your body as you meditate, as you just open up your writ for what is good for it and get rid of negativity, it's just an awesome herb and an awesome function that lemongrass has. That's why I like it. So that's lemongrass. That's its properties and actions. And so as we're taking this lemongrass, we need to remember that it's about just bringing a balance of will and courage and personal power to you so that you can do the things that you need to do and also be able to share with others without being bullying, without being over egomaniac and dominating. But we want to just take on those positive traits and bring that harmony and peace to our solar plexus. So that is the solar plexus. And again, I thank you for joining me as I shared the herb for the solar plexus today with you. If you have any questions or would like to reach out to me, you can hit the like button and hit subscribe or leave a comment on my YouTube channel. Or you can reach me at email at info@healthnaturesway.com. Again, it's healthnaturesway.com. Also, again, thank you for being with me today on my YouTube channel for Herbs to Live By with Dr. Tracy Robinson. And it is a joy each week to share with you my love for herbs. And before we go, let's leave on a positive note, as always. Anouk is I am. And leave us with a positive affirmation for today. All right. It says It says I am balanced. So go forth today knowing that you are balanced in your mind, your body, and your spirit. And that as you just meditate and just calm yourself, that everything is in balance, or as we say in Kemet, Ma'at. And so go forth being in balance today. Have a wonderful day. And I just want to leave you with Hotep, which is peace. And go walk forth in love, which is Myrrh. And that you may have life, Ankh. And that you go off in health, Seneb. Ashe, have a wonderful day. See you next week.